Mini golf tournament number 2. I won the first tournament, looking for back-to-back wins here. Hole 1 through 18, and hole 1, Steven's tee shot. Missed it there. Mine off the rock and rolls back. Not a good start. Eddie going left of it all, gets a bounce off the back and knocks it into the corner.
That was good.
My second shot, tried playing it off the wall. Decent pace, but still some work left. My third putt, lipped it in for 3-on-1. Steven to take a one-shot lead. He gets it.
Let's go.
And Eddie lips out. And Eddie's third putt here. Got it. Eddie and I tied at the bottom. Steven with a one-shot lead onto hole 2. Eddie's putt here pulled it left.
That's it.
Goes up the hill somehow. My putt pushed it right off the wall, off the other one. Oh no, Steven on a good line, just missed it and rolls over by Eddie. The second putt, got it to go. We're up to 5. Steven to hold his one-shot lead, he misses. Third putt, got it to go. Steven also up to 5. Eddie here for a 3-way tie through 2.
Yes.
He gets it.
Wow.
On to hole 3 we go. Steven's putt needs to go off the rock. Bounces up, rolls over. Not bad. My putt needs to go as well. Hits the end of the stone and goes behind the other one. Eddie, hole in 1 to take the lead. He gets it through. Needs a bounce. Soft bounce off the back. And Eddie, he's up to 7 through 3. Steven to be tied with Eddie. He gets it.
Let's go.
And I need to make this to stay tied. Hoping for a good bounce. Could not get it. I'm going to tap in for 3. I'm up to 8. Down 1 now. On to hole 4 we go. My putt here needs a good bounce off the wall. Could not get it. Gave the line to Eddie and Steven. Eddie also pushes his to the right. And a soft bounce. Steven, can he get a hole in 1 here? Missed it to the right as well. And bounces off the wall. Steven's second putt. He got it to go. Eddie to share the lead still. He misses. Broke left on him and he's in for 3s up to 10. And my putt got it. Steven, the new leader through 4. On to hole 5. Eddie lips out. My putt here off the log, no. In Steven. Can he get a hole in 1 to build his lead?
No.
Lips out, no.
What?
Oh, my second putt. Rolling around. Oh no, and for 3. Missed that one as well. Made a 4 up to 14. Need to make a little bit of a comeback now. Steven to build his lead. He got it. 3-shot lead over me and Eddie. For his 2, he got it. Lips in. On to hole 6 we go. Eddie's putt, no good. Steven going through the rock here. Can he get a good bounce? Tracking. Hole in 1 for Steven. Wow. Steven looking for his first ever tournament win. And my putt needs a big bounce, not enough pace. I'm going to tap in for my 2. Now down 4 to Steven. Eddie got it to go. He's down 2. On to hole 7 we go. My putt need a good roll, and it goes over. Oh, no. Eddie needs a good roll off the back there. Almost got it to go, but no good. Steven to build his lead even more. Wanting it to go right. Little less pace than Eddie's and no good. Steven for his 2. He got it. He's rolling right now. Eddie for his 2. Got it as well. Still down 2. My putt. Pushed it. Oh no. Rolling. Into the corner. Oh. And my 3. Missed this one. I'm going to tap in for my 4, maybe. Yes, got it. Up to 20. Down 6. Eddie just down 2. On to hole 8. My putt here rolls down. Need a good bounce. Not enough pace on that one. I'm going to tap in for my 2. Up to 22 now. Eddie. Tracking. Misses. And a soft bounce as well, but a good putt from Eddie. He's up to 18. Steven, a hole-in-one to build his lead to 3 over Eddie and 7 over me. Just gets down, bouncing around, and no. Steven for his 2 here. On its way in a slow lip out.
What?
Got one back on Steven. Steven with a 3. Now just up 1 to Eddie, up 5 to me. On to hole 9.
Oh, what?
Steven got a soft bounce off the back wall. My putt. Needs a good roll and also a soft bounce. Gonna tap in for my 2 at 24 on the front 9. Eddie, a hole-in-one to tie it up, possibly maybe take the lead, and he lips out. Gonna tap it in for his 2. Eddie at 20 on the front 9. Steven to hold his 1-shot lead through 9. Walks it in. Big putt there. A shot 24. Eddie 20. Steven the leader at 19. On to the back 9 we go. Steven's putt. Needs a good bounce off the wall. Gets it. And it drops. Hole-in-one for Steven to start the back 9. My putt here needs the same bounce as Steven and gets it and falls. Back-to-back hole-in-ones. Let's go. Eddie's putt. On its way off the back. Too much pace. And still has some work left for his 2. Eddie misses it. Oh, no. And Eddie taps it in. He's up to 23. On to hole 11 we go. Eddie's putt. Rolls up there, not bad. My putt for back-to-back hole-in-ones. Come on. Lipped out. No. And Steven also for back-to-back hole-in-ones here. Can he get it? Hits the wall. Good pace, good speed. Steven could not get back-to-back hole-in-ones. Eddie for his 2. He got it. Steven for his 2. Got it as well. And my putt here on hole 11. Got it. Still not over yet. Anybody's game. You never know in mini golf. Eddie lips out for his hole-in-one. My putt here. Sliding it through, go in. Oh. Lips out again. Gonna tap in for my 2. Up to 29. Steven, need him to make a mistake. Rolls through. Off that one. And a tricky second putt. Can Steven sink it? He lips out, no. Uh-oh, Steven taps it in for 3. Eddie here for his 2. He got it. On to hole 13 we go. Steven with a 2-shot lead over Eddie. A 4-shot lead over me, and he hits the wall there. No.
Please.
Eddie also pushes it off the wall, but just gets in front of Steven. In my putt. Got the read from both of them, and I do the same thing off the wall, but I'm going to get 2 reads here. Eddie going to start us off. Eddie for his 2. Oh. He got it.
Dang. The pressure on.
Big putt there from Eddie. Steven Pushed it. And a slow lip out again. Will Steven hang on here? Unfortunate. He's just up 1 now. In my putt. Lipped it in. Let's go. On to hole 14. Steven, your leader by 1 over Eddie. I'm down 3, and Steven off the back of the cup. No.
Right in the middle.
Eddie's putt. Hole in 1 would tie it up. Soft bounce off the back wall. And my putt here. Tracking, go in.
No.
Same thing as Steven's. Wow. Steven for his 2.
How many?
No way. Gonna tap it in. He's up to 31. Eddie a chance to tie. And the awkward stance got to Eddie there. No good. Eddie's gonna tap in. My putt to stay down just 3.
Come back.
Actually 2. Sorry. Got it to go. Eddie down 1. I'm down 2.
Go.
Anything can happen here. Eddie's putt, no good. Gonna tap in for his 2 here. Steven. Can he find it?
No.
No good. And rolls up against the back wall. My putt. Must make.
No.
Almost goes in and gonna tap in for my 2. Not out of it yet. Steven still some work left here. And he got it to go. Steven up 2 over me, up 1 over Eddie with 3 holes to play. On to hole 16. Steven's putt. Rolls down there, nice. Eddie, hole in 1 would be big. Tracking, needs a good bounce. Got it, but not enough pace. And my putt, going with a slower speed. Needs to go and comes up short. Steven for his 2. Big time putt there for Steven. My putt. Oh no. I'm going to tap in for my 3. Down 3 now. Eddie to stay down just 1. He got it. On to hole 17. I need back-to-back hole-in-ones possibly for the win. And my putt here on 17. No good. Eddie still has a chance to win this tournament. Needs a bounce.
No.
Could not get it.
Oh.
And taps in for his 2. He's up to 38. Steven to build his lead heading into 18. No good there. Still some work left. Steven's second putt. He got it to go. Leading by 1 over Eddie. And Steven leading by 3 over me heading into 18. My putt. Go in. Missed it left and short. Oh no. This could be interesting if someone knocks my ball in.
Come back.
Eddie. No way. He comes up short as well. Steven could knock Eddie in. Anything could happen here, and Steven lips it
Watch
in.
it.
Can he find it for the win? No, he cannot.
Okay.
Wow. My putt just going to tap it in. Go in. In for 2, a 42 here. Not going to be good enough, but Eddie needs to make it, and he misses. Got a bad roll out of that. And Eddie going to tap in for his 3s up to 41. Steven for the win. And Steven, your champ in this mini golf tournament number 2. Eddie took second, and I took third. Good game there.